Hey guys, Steph here from Wild Patch Homestead. I'm just pottering around in my garden today, and I thought I'd give a bit of an update as to what's going on. Looking, like I left the gate open for the dogs to come in. Mischief Maker Pepper Bean over there, and Mr. Nige. Dogs, hey. Okay, I am gonna clean up a little bit today because I was kind of all geared up ready because the house we were meant to be moving out next weekend. Just like most things, they just don't go to plan. So the finance fell through for the buyers at the very last second. That's okay. Not okay for them. I feel really bad for them. It must be a really stressful time for them. They were probably so excited. And it's just kind of part of buying and selling houses. It's really hard work. Papa, out to go, please. Chief. Mischief. Can you get out? No, come on. He's gonna wait on everything because he is not fixed. Out. Do not want you weighing on my food. Thank you. And that is why it's fenced. The other two don't, but he would. He absolutely would wee on everything. So that basically means we're back up on the market. And that kind of means I'm a little bit excited because I get a garden for a few more months. So I'm starting my spring garden. It's almost spring. The flowers are coming out. It's definitely the season here. So I'm just looking at things like this. Like I was always going to cut it back and then I just never got around to it. And I'm just going to be really rough. It's like almost dead. This one's actually super diseased, that branch. I'm just going to totally dock that off. Get in here, do a bit of weeding, tidy up, and get ready to put some tomatoes in. Anyway, let's stand out here in the rain. I don't mind. At least I'm out in the garden. The chickens are like, Mom! I've already been out there, hung out with them, given them cuddles. They're just attention seekers. This garden's gonna get flipped. At the moment, I have got broccoli everywhere. So here's my broccoli. You can see some of it started to go to seed. Like over here, this is pretty much done. But I mean, you can still eat it. Oh, someone's laying an egg. But why would I? Because I've got broccoli like this. And it's like this size. Like it's just so big. I have some like sprouting down the back here as well. And we can eat that still. That's not too bad. Same for like over here. And then these ones are probably, I have quite a few like this size, but they're probably too small. I mean, gosh, look at that tiny one down next to it. Like that's not ever going to do anything with its life. You know, we've still got, look at those lettuce that I worked so hard to grow. Cracks me up. Oh well, maybe we'll actually get to eat them, although I can see they're getting very holy again. Oh, my chickens. Snow peas are going really well. The ones behind the camera are like, and then, so they're coming along. I've got my carrots are going to seed. I love that they're going to seed because the ladybugs absolutely love those. And I love ladybugs. I need them in my garden. They like to eat aphids, which makes me really happy. And I definitely need that because I already have aphids in here and it's not even hot. I mean, some days, today's nice and overcast actually. And so I'm going to pop some seeds in the ground very willy-nilly because wild patch, that's why it's, I can't do things like, I'll show you. This is the pathway. Should not be here. It's raining again, but I'm really happy. It's another reason why I fertilized earlier because the rain's going to help just soak that in. I think we also just need some rain. It's been pretty dry lately actually, so it would be really good to get some rain out here. And good because I'm going to get some seeds in the ground and I won't have to water them in, hopefully. It depends how much it rains. I mean, there's still blue skies. I feel like it's going to do this like drizzly shower thing. You can see like I'm not drenched. It's drizzling. It's a nice shower though. I enjoy weather like this. So it'll give the garden a little bit of a sprinkle. Let's go inside, have a look at the seeds, check out what I have, and see what we want to throw in. I might just grab some of this celery on my way out and throw it to the chickens though. Alright, so this is my seed collection. I'll try and keep it brief. I can't even get it out. Okay. This is what I started with. How cute. Once upon a time, it used to work. This is what I kind of grabbed out already because I was hoping to plant these out at my parents' house where we were moving to. But I'll add some more in now. So here I've got eggplants, cucumbers, black beauty zucchinis, button squash. These are a volunteer tomato, like a cherry tomato that just like grew from the like voluntary ones, but we really like them. My son and I love them, so I'm hoping that they'll stay true, but who knows. These are some more button squash that I grew that were variegated. I thought it came from this packet, but it was not the same. I've got Brandywine Pinks tomatoes. I might try and grow these in a pot or something though. We'll see. I don't think I'll be able to harvest anything by the time we leave here, but at this rate, who knows. And these are some yellow zucchinis that my mum grew. And so I'm going to grow those. And these are candy melons, but I might just try and grow these out of my mum and dad's. Because I will never get to harvest a melon while we're here. And then this is my spring summer kind of jam. I've got loads of different tomatoes, but I'm not interested in growing like big tomatoes. Like I have loads of different tomato varieties, but I'm more interested in growing cherry tomatoes because they're much faster growers and they're really good for snacking and salads. I'm not going to do any preservation with tomatoes this year, or I should say I don't plan to. I have a lot of tomato products left over from last year anyway. Now I might just do some more fun varieties because last year I really was about like trying to get as much to preserve as possible. And this year it's just kind of just for fun. Like I didn't think I'd have a garden, so here we are. Like it's all a bit of a surprise. Sorry, the ferret is going feral. I'll be back. Okay, back. She's fed. She's happy. Okay, so tomatoes and things like that. So I'm just going to go for fun. Now I've got these are called Cossack pineapples. They are, I think a ground cherry is another word for them. And I could not grow them last year, but I'm going to give it a crack because why not? So they were recommended by another YouTuber. So I'm going to give those a whirl just for fun. See, these are all big ones. Like Amish paste. These Burnley Shore crops were really prolific. They don't have a heap of flavour, but great slices, I guess. St. Pierre's were really good. Rouge Marmalade, I think I only had like one plant grow, and honestly, it was a bit of a flop. Ram's Horns, I got 1 or 2 of those to grow, and I've only got 3 seeds left. Like I tried so hard to grow these. I heard they were amazing. They were alright. Not worth the hassle, to be honest, for one plant. But yeah, these are the Brandywine Pinks. They were amazing. They grew really well. Them and the Sure Crop ones. These are all evergreens and stuff. Honeybees. I will keep those out. They grow really well here. They're a cherry tomato and they are delicious. These ones are sweetie ones, but I'm going to leave those because I'm probably going to get a lot of volunteer ones as well. And tomatillos, not going to bother growing those. I'll probably get a whole bunch just pop up anyway because that's what usually happens. So that's kind of the tomato situation. And even the beans, oh, I've got okra. Let's give it a crack. I've got plenty of seeds in there. I've never got any of them to grow here, but let's give it a whirl. And let's also try, oh, I want more okra. I've got 2 other packets of okra in here. So I don't feel like I'm wasting it. It's good. Might try some rhubarb. I've got plenty of rhubarb seeds. These are all different types of corn and watermelons and pumpkins, and I'm not going to bother with those. More because I just don't have the room. Armenian cucumbers, tried really hard to get them to grow last year. Failed, so let's give that a whirl. And you know what, for some fun, let's try and grow some cucamelons. Giant Russian cucumber. I've only got a few seeds of those, I might hold off. Oh, lemon cucumbers. Again, another YouTuber recommended those. I'm going to try that. I'm not going to do any like pickling ones. Not bothering with chilies. I've still got cayenne chili plants out there, and I have got jalapeno plants. I've got plenty preserved. So at this stage, I'm not going to bother. But you know what? Maybe we should do some flowers. These are not flowers. Where's my flowers? These are my flowers. Okay, alright, so I've got echinacea that I've never had successfully grow. I'm kind of at the point where I'm like anything that's never normally grown, because I get so I concentrate so hard on the like tomatoes and things that I really want to grow that they kind of just like left to the wayside. So let's give this a whirl. We have got a bazillion calendula flowers coming up, but I've got some old sunflower seeds, so let's give those a whirl. More sunflower seeds. It's just, oh my gosh, I've got packets and packets of sunflower seeds because D&H Seed Harvest, shout out to D&H, they were just like giving away sunflowers and I was like subscribed to a regular like seed thing. I think it was like $10 a month, and they'd send like a variety of seeds. It's been a great way to get a whole variety going on in here. I have an empty chamomile packet, so I won't be growing any of those. Actually, are these all empty? Oh no. Foxgloves, sure, let's grow that. Oh, here's some chamomile. Let's give that a whirl. I think it gets too hot here and it just kind of dies. Poppy seeds, sure. Lemon drop marigolds, that'll be fun. I've got plenty of actual just like marigolds. I don't need more poppies. What have we got? Now these are special ones. This section here are all like medicinal ones, so I don't want to waste those, and like things like comfrey and stuff, so I don't, yeah, yarrow and things, even though I've got a lot of that now in plants. I want to hold that. I'm going to have in my brain at the moment a really nice big medicinal garden. So I don't want to go overboard on the medicinal plants. Things like echinacea, I'll probably end up just buying an echinacea plant if I really can't get these seeds to grow. Like, it just happens sometimes. Basil, yes please, I want lots of basil. There's so many empty packets in here, it's so weird. Oh, cosmos are fun. Let's plant some cosmos. Cosmos. Oh, this lighting. That'll be really good. These are really old seeds that I bought many years ago, so let's just do it. I have got Livingston Crin Flora Mix. They're daisies, Canterbury Bells, Petunia, Delphiniums. That's empty. Oh, someone sent me some stock flowers. Let's use those up. Stevia, gonna keep that. More cosmos, I might keep that for now. Yeah, I've got lots of different hollyhocks out the front, but they really do need to be trimmed back because I have not looked after them. Are these beautiful black pansies. They call them blackjacks, but they're like a really dark purple and they're gorgeous. This is so funny. You probably can't see, but I've got like, here's my tile. I'm just gonna go crazy this year. I've got blue butterfly peas, but I've only got a few seeds, so I definitely want to keep those. I'd love to like trellis them up something one year and harvest the flowers for like a blue iced tea or something. I think that just would look gorgeous. I've got aster. Let's throw that in. Ooh, ashwagandha. I definitely want to keep that. That's a medicinal one. Peruvian ginseng is also a mullein. They are also medicinal herbs, so I really don't want to waste those seeds. This is a good way to like clear out my flower seeds. I bought peppermint seeds, which is hilarious because I have loads of mint. Maybe it's not peppermint. Catnip for the cat. I won't grow that because that's going to be prolific. It needs to go into a pot. Fennel and oregano, I'll keep those because they're herbs and they're handy to have. So I think that that's going to be what I'll chuck in from this, and it's just going to be like a crazy garden as usual. But like, these are my saved seeds. I probably won't plant lots of these. These I've been saving for the last year or two, purely for like when we move. Like I don't want to waste it here. But you know, I've got things like quince and carrots and lots of different like varieties of beans, soybeans, snake beans. Like, I mean, I could grow snake beans. I've got plenty, and even like soybeans and stuff. But I think I might end up planting like some maybe Great Northerns or something. But I'm not too fussed about going overboard with the beans. I don't personally really like eating those kinds of beans. I like my lima beans. Oh, the lighting is horrific today. Sorry guys, it's just so dark out there. But I like the lima beans in stew, and I like black beans. They're my favorite kind of beans. There's some like goat chilies that are really bloody hot, to be honest. So dill, celery, which I don't know why I've got so much celery seed. Like I really probably won't grow it again. Carrots galore. I'm not going to grow carrots. They take too long to grow. Not going to bother. And these are all my other saved seeds. That's why they're in like paper towel. There'll be jalapenos and mustard and things like that, but probably more like tomatoes and chilies and capsicums and stuff. So I think this is enough for now. If I think of anything else, I'll throw it in then. But in the meantime, this looks like a good starting point. So let's get it out into the garden. I've got some chives here. Maybe I'll throw those into... It says 175 seeds, but honestly it feels like a tiny, tiny amount. We'll see. Let's start with this. I'll go get a basket and we'll head on out there and just pop a couple of things in the ground. Maybe pull some things out, get rid of that cabbage or something maybe. I don't know, there's still a lot of stuff in the way. But let's get started. I'm really excited and I'm trying really hard to stay positive and just be excited that I've got a garden again. Alright, so we've got squash, the yellow button squash, stock flowers and Tulsi basil just in this little section here. And then I honestly just have lots of like cosmos, and I just thought I'd just kind of like throw them around, like just get totally wild actually. As you can see, I let the nasturtiums go nuts everywhere, and I love it. They're so pretty, but you know, they don't always handle summer very well, like the heat here, so they love this in between weather. This is like bang on for them. What else should we do? Let's just throw some cosmos around. Just get like crazy with it, really. Even this dill is just like right in my path. All right. Let's chuck in some more zucchini. What else should we pop in? Okay, let's just do some Cossack pineapples. The little brown cherries. I'm like, this'll do. Look how hard I'm thinking about this. And this is what makes it fun. These are so hard to get the seeds out of. Alright, so I've just chucked in some ground cherries and some basil. So let's just throw some flowers around. I've got some foxgloves here, and I'm literally just going to sprinkle them like it's raining. Another packet done. It feels good to like empty some of these packets out, because honestly I have had these seeds for so many years, a lot of these. It's nice just to kind of get rid of them. Cherry tomatoes. Now I've got space over here, so let's go down this end. I'm gonna do cherry tomatoes and some cucumbers. Oh, do you know what? I have got, where's those lemon ones? Because they're good snacking ones. There we go. Let's chuck in some lemon cucumbers, volunteer cherry tomatoes down this way. Along this fence line, I'm just gonna pop in a mix. I've got some slicer cucumbers, Armenian cucumbers, and some sunflowers. I thought let's just throw some sunflowers in. The birds generally eat them here. I never have had time. I think I've had one sunflower that's actually worked. The birds have picked at the rest. Now I'm just literally digging in and throwing that paper in. I'm gonna give everything a bit of a water in later. Done. So I'm just gone a bit nuts. I started off, as you saw, like actually properly sowing the seeds. By the end I'm just like throwing them everywhere, so we'll see what happens. But this is my favorite type of gardening. I really enjoy that. That's how I got the garden like this in the first place, is just by being a little bit wild, and kind of refreshing to have a carefree garden. Like really, I'm not doing this for any reason except for just having fun. So thanks so much for joining me on my little chaotic gardening moment. And thanks for, following along the epic journey of like trying to sell a house to buy a large homestead. But we will get there. That's the goal. We're gonna do it. But yeah, thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate having you here and spending time with me today. And I hope you have an excellent day wherever you are. And I'll see you guys again real soon. Thanks, bye.